All right, let's see what this knucklehead with the weird mustache has to say.
So get a load of this transphobic bullshit that just showed up in Fairbanks. So you may ask yourself, how does a walrus equate to transphobia? Well, let me explain. So Michael Humphreys, he's a conservative Christian Republican who's running for a school board in the Fairbanks area. He decided to announce his candidacy by running a float in the Gold Days parade through Fairbanks as a giant walrus. Oh, neat. Most people thought that the walrus's name is Johnny. Well, for those of you who are not familiar, Johnny the Walrus actually means a lot more than it appears. Johnny the Walrus is a book that was written by Matt Walsh. Johnny the Walrus is based off of a kid who has an overactive imagination. One day he wants to be a dinosaur, one day he wants to be a knight in shining armor. Well, one day he decides he wants to be a walrus. He puts spoons in his mouth, tells his mom he's a walrus. His mom thinks it's adorable, puts a picture of him online. That's when the internet people come and get her and tell her that she's a bigot if she doesn't help him transition to be a walrus.
Well, isn't that kind of what they do? I have this book. I got it when it first came out, and it's a beautifully done book. It's well written, it's funny, and it sort of is what's happening.
So the mom complies and starts forcing Johnny to become a walrus. And that's when Johnny's like, I don't know if I want to be a walrus. So this is trying to draw false parallels with the trans community and gender.
How is that a false parallel? It's exactly the same. It's exactly what's happening.
Healthcare and trans kids. It's utter bullshit. It has no place. And the fact that this guy has the audacity to go out in public and actually announce this is embarrassing. Unfortunately, this is a dog whistle. He's meaning...
Why do people always use dog whistle? Like, what does that mean? Why is that like a thing now? Like, I know what it means, but it seems like anytime somebody doesn't like something from the other side, it's a dog whistle.
To appeal to an extremist base, because...
An extremist base, because we don't want our kids indoctrinated to think that they can be another gender than what they're born with. But we're the extremists.
You go to his website, guess what? It just backs it up. He says he wants to fight gender ideology when it comes to kids. These kind of people have no place in elected office. Fairbanks, your election is October 3rd. Do your part, Fairbanks.
Oh, God forbid that we actually save the children. I swear this is like the weirdest thing I've ever experienced in my whole 42 years of life. What is going on in the world? I don't know. See you on the next one.
You are dead to me, 'cause what you said to me cut so deep, and now you're dead to me.